ask questions, and I answer from there.
Amar'e, are you embarrassed by what happened?
Well, I think it's disappointing to my teammates. I really didn't want to let them down any. I know how important this game is for us, and wasn't expecting for this to be that much of a blow, but unfortunately it is.
Can you just explain what happened and I guess what you were feeling at that moment?
Yeah, I just walked by and I just, hit the fire extinguisher. The door is made of 85% metal and the other 2% glass or whatever, like it's a little strip of glass. And didn't try to hit the glass at all. Just walked by, swung my hand at the wall, hit the fire extinguisher, and it cut my hand.
Amar'e, how bad is your hand? And do you think there's any chance you'll play Sunday? Or?
Yeah, I think there's a great chance to play Sunday. Not totally sure yet, but it wasn't like I had a closed fist and just punched through a glass. There's nothing like that. I just walked by, wanted to make some noise, swung my arm, hit the fire extinguisher door, and didn't even realize I was cut at all until Josh Harrison told me I was cut, and I saw the cut. So, unfortunately, after games, when it's very passionate, things happen. You don't expect for yourself to injure yourself or anything like that, but just got to deal with it.
Amar'e, what were you most frustrated about? What was the thing that was going through your mind that made you just want to hit something?
Well, we're down 0-2, and how important it was for us to get a win in Miami. We played somewhat well enough to win Game 2, so I was more frustrated at the fact that we were down 0-2. And it wasn't as if I was really trying to take out the fire extinguisher door. I just wanted to make some noise and just let out some frustration. But unfortunately, I cut my hand by accident. So, I'll be back soon.
How difficult will this be?
You is doubtful for Game 4? What makes you think there's a great chance you'll play?
Well, I persevered through a lot of injuries and work hard to recover from injuries. So, by the hands of the Most High, hopefully I'll be ready to play by Sunday.
How difficult will it be for you to miss the time in 2 games?
What's that?
How difficult will it be for you to sit down there and watch your teammates play and not be able to be out there?
Yeah, it'll be tough. Knowing how important it is to win a game. The whole purpose of me coming to New York is to bring a winning mentality here to New York. And to not be available for Game 3 is very, very hard on myself. It's tough for me to deal with right now. But I am going to stay strong and stay positive with the matter at hand. And hopefully I'll be back for Game 4.
Amar'e, obviously there's a lot of backlash. Fans are saying terrible things, selfish, and that you hurt the team. What is sort of your response to them about what happened?
Well, I think the fans are thinking that I actually had a closed fist and I punched through a glass door, or you know what I mean? So I think they got the wrong perception of what actually happened. Obviously I walked by and I just swung my arm backwards and hit the fire extinguisher door and sliced my hand a little bit by accident. So I think they got the wrong perception of what actually happened, and I can understand their frustrations right now. I'm frustrated with myself as well for not being available for Game 3. So, again, not trying to make light of the situation, but it happens all the time. Some players kick over ice coolers, some players tip over a table, some players even hit a chair. My thing was to hit the wall, caught the fire extinguisher, sliced my hand. Bad timing, knowing it's the playoffs and how important it is for us to try to win every game, but I'll be back soon.
Amar'e, was it immaturity or was it frustration?
No, it's more frustration.
Amar'e, you've only taken 16 shots in 2 games. Is your diminished role in the offense part of your frustration?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Coach Wilson does a great job of figuring out what wins and what works for us. So my main frustration with the fact of Game 2 is that we lost Game 2, and we knew how important it was for us to win one game on the road. So having Miami up 2-0 is tough for us to deal with because we want to get that win. So that was mainly my reason.
What was your reaction when you found out the severity of your injury?
Yeah, I was like, holy S-H-I-T. When I hit my hand on the fire extinguisher door, I took a look at my hand. I was like, what? So I was very upset with myself. I was sad at the moment. I was feeling bad for my teammates. And out of all the times after games when you kick over an ice chair or a cooler, you kick over a chair, you get upset with everybody gets upset, so passionate for the game, and everyone gets upset at times, but never in a million years would I think that I would actually cut my hand the way it did. So bad timing, but I'll be back.
It sounds like part of you is chalking this up to kind of bad luck. Do you take full responsibility for the end result, though, the fact that your hand is the way it is?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, no one else did it for me. It was all me. But again, I wasn't expecting to hit the glass. I mean, it's a small 2-inch strip of glass that's on the fire extinguisher door. So I wasn't looking. I really didn't want to cut myself. Who in the world wants to hurt themselves? You know what I mean? So that wasn't the case at all. But unfortunately, it happened. And I have to deal with it.
Have you talked to your teammates? Did you talk to the guys in
Yeah, I talked to my teammates. They all understand. They all know the situation. They know I didn't physically ball my fist up and punch through a glass door. They know it happens all the time. Most of those guys have been in that situation before where they would kick over a chair or table, or you know what I mean. So it happens all the time. It's just the fact that with me, I actually cut my hand this time.
Did you talk to them at all about playing shorthanded and what they've got to do now?
Yeah, I mean they played well before with me out of the lineup, so hopefully they can keep that momentum and stay focused. Right now, guys are very, very in tune with what happened in Game 2, and we learn from our mistakes. And so hopefully we can win a game for Game 3 and get ready for Game 4.
How can this team win a Game 3? How can this team win a Game 3 without yourself, Shumpert, against the Heat team that's playing pretty well?
Yeah, well, we've been faced with adversity all year. I went out, Carmelo went out, Jeremy went out, Jared Jeffries went out. So we've been doing adversity all year. It's been a heck of a year for us. But I do feel like we have the players that are so professional and so focused on the game that we have a chance to win Game 3.
Amar'e, when you first came here last year, all you talked about was the playoffs, and now you're not going to be able to participate in the key games. How much does that hurt?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel great at all. Again, I wasn't expecting to injure myself in this predicament, so hopefully I can heal up fast and get ready for Game 4.
All right, thanks, Amar'e.